Cheese.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic time zone. Aether, thank you for the raid. I hope that your stomach feels better soon. I think I solved it. I think I solved it. I think I did it. I think I figured it out. I'm 95% sure I figured it out, and if I didn't figure it out, I'll just go cry. He's probably fine. Do you guys want to see what I think I figured out? Because that's what you're gonna see right now. Oh. Haunted alert. I think I figured it out. So we ignored this because I messed up. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. You know what's worrying? There's one more of these. I know nothing of what that means, but cannot wait to see you try. Okay, so so there's a puzzle here. Hold on. Go away. Jesus, why do you hate me? Who invented this setup? Is this gonna be better? If this is like... Okay, no, this is still bad. Whoever invented this is terrible and should feel bad. Why can I not click on things? Why does it hate me? Who invented this? Skill issue? It's not a skill issue if the button for undoing the layers is also this bar. Okay, I'm just starting up the game. I think I did it. We're opening the game. Where is it? There it is. Pause. Okay. Don't try to explain it to me. I'm gonna forget in 5 seconds. Don't worry, I'll explain it to you now. Basically, the way that this entire puzzle works is that every puzzle is linked. Every puzzle is linked. So you have to find a solution that keeps iterating on what is on the board. And yes, this does include the fact that that corner is a black square and also a star and also a white square. So just solve them all on top of each other. Okay, so I think it does this and then where do I go next? How did I do this? I think this is the part where I make the shapes do the shape thing. Like this. Wonderful. No. No. Why is there 2 here? So now it's ruined everything I thought I knew. Okay, so hold on. We're going over here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my puzzle game. Nope, not there. Okay, you guys can have back the music, I guess, because we're gonna be stuck here again. Welcome. Puzzle game. Now we have a wonderful new feature called I need these to be unhidden. I need them to be seen. Okay, so now we have this. And then, hold on. Okay, yeah, it's the middle. So now, in the middle of this, we need to have that. Okay, I'm making this one blue because I think the blue will bring me happiness. Technically, it can only be this way or this way. So we essentially have to either section off these, or we have to section off these. There's no way to connect these shapes to those shapes. They don't even matter, technically, because they can't overlap that way. So how do I do this? I want to keep this as much as we can because I think the solution to a lot of this puzzle is here already. So I either need to hit this over here or from this direction. So it's that way or that way. And I don't think there's any way for me to go like this to do this because then this gets weird. And I need this to be in an area with this. We're back in the build. I solved it. We're now on the last one. We've added this. Is it possible to do... No. Because it's the same problem right here. Okay, so if we assume this is set in stone. Actually, I'm gonna assume this is set in stone. I guess technically I could have something right there, but that doesn't matter. We're going to assume that this half set in stone. It's this half that now needs to do something weird. We have to cross this point. We have to leave this open. This doesn't matter. And it has to involve any two of these three. How? How do I do this? I can't cross and go up and around, because then we run into issues there. Maybe I need to back this up further. I think this shape is the closest that we'll get. We could move this up one, because that's immaterial, but that doesn't really do anything for us right now. How do I do this? The easiest thing to do would to do something with this corner. But I don't think that's actually the right answer. I can't do this. Because I run into the same problems that I always do. What if I just scream at the puzzle? Yeah, there's nothing else going on with that. Alright, to double check if there was anything else on that screen, and there's not. You know my solution? Arson? Hit it with a rock. Close. I'm making spiral mac and cheese. Does anyone want a bowl? You guys probably do. Because this is gonna take a while. Is there any convoluted way I can get around to this? Is there some way that I can approach it from this side? Rather than... What if I came down from this side? Hold on, what if I did... What? Ether, are you having trouble with chat? That seems viable. Hold on. Hold on. I never have to touch this puzzle again. I'm deleting the entire thing. Did you solve it? Yes, and I want to cry. I'm gonna look at the rave puzzles over there for some... some rest and relaxation. Okay. Is that the same puzzle? Wait. Wee. Okay, wait. Hold on. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, does this mean that I need to find a solution that is viable on this one? So that I can then open that over there? Does that mean I need to end up over there? Is this more reasonable if I do it this way? So you come over here and then you go down. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot. Okay, it's time for puzzle again. Copy to clipboard. Ooh. It's that time again. Time to inevitably get invested in puzzles that confuse me to no end. Don't worry, we solved the really, really confusing one. I'm just saving this for myself. We're just gonna make a new layer and pretend that that doesn't exist underneath that. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing here is the inverse of the other puzzle. So when we solved it from this side over here, we did this way. So now we need to find a solution, and I'm 95% sure that our solution needs to be exiting right there. And now we have... I didn't mean to do that. Now we have... This is our starting point. So I think... maybe... if we do all the way across... that does something. Bam, 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 bam. I do this. I think that's fine. This should be fine. Hold on, how did I do that? Okay. Oh! Okay. I now understand the problem. Shit. Okay, so... it's two puzzles in one. Okay, so this isn't just about solving one or the other. This is now about finding a solution. I don't want to be here. I want to be here. We have to find a solution that both will let us get across to here and will let us get it to there. Okay. So let's try this again from the top. And we're going to use blue for this one. Is there a good way to do this that will get us to a viable exit on this side? Blue needs to exit here or here. It doesn't matter which one, it just needs to be able to exit here. Purple needs to be able to exit here. And they need to work together so that I can get here, do this solution, and leave. They can bump up to each other, I would bet, but they have to still be feasible solutions. Technically, that's not a feasible solution because that's not an exit. So we need to have 2 and 2 and 2. It does not have to be those pairs, but it does have to be split. So what can I do? So I need to leave a lot of this clear. If I can... I need to be able to, like, meander my way down to a corner. I'm pretty sure this might be the easier corner to get through, because then I can have that whole space. But I still have to divvy all of this up. So how do we do that effectively? You see a little thought bubble coming out of Zippy's head that's just Charlie Kelly meme with the yarn? Yeah. I feel like Pepe Silva. Pepe Silva is so good. If I bring this over... Hold on, this is an important question. Does this one care afterwards? Because technically the puzzle will have a viable solution. Does this one care afterwards about dissecting everything? Or does it just matter that it's done once? So I need to leave 1, 2, or 3 open. Is there any way for me to do this to leave us? No, because I can't sneak past that. I have to go through this side. So I'd say this side is fine, but it has to go, well, this, here, we'll switch to purple. It goes this way. Or this way. Which means we're going to have to cordon off this. How do? What if I just light everything on fire? Does that solve the problem? If somebody gave me an axe at the beginning of this game, I think I could have solved this puzzle. Because if I just get close enough to that wall, I could have just broken the door down. But that's not an option. Let's think about this. I realistically, just need to get over here. That's it. That's all I need to do. So how do I do that in a way that makes sense? There's no way through here. Can't use that as a path. So it has to be that corner. So how do I backwards engineer this? This has to be blocked off here somehow. If I did this, it would be angry because there would be 4 there. Hold on. I need to go to the other side. Oop, not that. We're gonna go over to the other side. Okay, so if I did... What is it? Like this. Yeah, these ones get upset. Shit. Okay, so there's no way to cordon off these guys. Mac and cheese is done? Hell yeah. These two have to be over here. Together. Because there's no way to go around. There's no way to come over here and do this without completely demolishing this path. So, those two are unit. We have 2 units here. How do I block these off from each other? And make this make sense? Is there a way where I can leapfrog it? Is there a blue solution that I can reach that isn't perfect, that leaves more space for the purple one to happen? Have you considered getting a better wife? What a thing to say. What a thing to say about somebody's poor dying wife, Ether. How dare you? What if that's their emotional support wife? No, because then I can't get over here. Can I just open this up? right here. I can't do anything with that. You said bees, devil. That's what you said. That's what Automod didn't want. My wife read that and was like, what the fuck? I had to explain. It's fine. Okay. It doesn't like honey insects? You do realize that Automod can be set by other people, right? Technically, it's just blocked terms, but it says it's auto-modded. Have you considered ditching your wife for the strength and certainty of copper? Okay, that sounds like you're just going to sell your wife for copper, which doesn't make sense. Either I'm gonna throw you into the sun. This doesn't give me a new solution. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. I need to just be able to hop across. We can't unbind this once it's over here. How do I do this? How do I get a path that's as simple as, like, going over here? I don't think this will count as an actual break in the board. If you really think about it, polyamory is just multiple gay. Yes. I do think it would be kind of funny to have a polyamory flower and not a rainbow one in my gay garden. Why not both? I didn't give violence last stream. There's extra to give. No. You take your violence back. If I try to ignore one whole side, it becomes a struggle. Is it easier to get the purple to go, like, over here? Okay, we need to do... Oh. Oh my god, I could have been doing this easier. Okay. Let's go back. Oh wait, no, I'm already here again. No, okay, so that doesn't count as an actual thing. Okay. Okay. Am I overthinking my puzzles? Probably. Ether says replace wife with object. Got it. Because as we all know, that's what wives are replaceable with. Nothing else. What is life but overthinking, enjoying the moment and having a good time? There's no way to block off these. This is just the same thing I did before in reverse. This only works because there was a wall. Okay, hold on. Wall touch actually blocks off these groups. There's no way to get a good wall touch on either of these. So how do I do this? How do I light it all on fire? Copper versus wife is just that one fucked up baby experiment. Baby monkey experiment? It is. What baby monkey experiment? They gave baby monkeys a cloth mother or a wire mother. That was so sad. Yeah, that's why it's fucked up. Exorcist, you're better looking that one up. There's no concise way to describe that one in a Twitch chat. How do I solve you? That gets me more space to do stuff, but still bars me from this one from all exits. Okay, how do I do it? Is there a way to like... That doesn't give me any room because this is still blocked off. Oh hey, that's longer than an hour-long TV show? That's a lot. IDK had an arson your puzzle game, but I can set bandits on fire for you in Borderlands if that would make you feel better. Yeah, kinda. No sad, only puzzle. No sad, only think about big challenges. I need an emotional support, big challenges. Hold on. I need an emotional support, big challenges. Perfect. I love him. Download. Save. Okay, now I come into here and I browse and then I don't pick out the lingo screenshots again. Instead, what I do is I take big challenges and I put him right here. Oh, his teeth are kind of missing. He can go right here. There's your emotional support big challenges, chat. He's here to help us. Speaking of, Her Royal Highness graduated, so she's home for the summer. They gave her a little diploma we had to put on the wall between the wife and I's degrees. They also gave her a little medal. She's so freaking proud of herself. Oh. Oh. Surely Big Challenges knows the answer to this puzzle. Check DMs. Oh no. Oh my goodness! Oh, she's grown up so much. Oh. Just learned about that guy, like, yesterday. I have a screenshot. Hold on. I have a screenshot from this that's very important to me. Give me the rest of my screenshots from this game. Copy to clipboard. No. Show on disk. Okay, hold on. I have to get rid of the emotional support. I have to get rid of the emotional support for a second so you guys can see this. Where is he? There he goes. He's gone for a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Open. This is about to open too big. Yep, that is too big. You gotta make it smaller. So, I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure sometimes. A lot, actually. And it's just the option that says anything for you big challenges. 10,000% anything for you big challenges every day. That's just how I live my life. Anything for him. He's my emotional support creature. Beep. Nope, I did not want that. I wanted this. Okay, back to this. Big challenges saved me. If I did this, that's technically a viable option. Hold on, I want to see if it will let me do that in the video game. Oh, that's not how I go down. Looks like Big Challenges is walking on the path. He is. He's here. Have I screwed myself over? Hold on. Wait. Oh no, I'm on this side. I know where I am. I know where I am because I know where I am not. Hold on, I need this over here so I can look at it. Okay. So it's weep? Oh no, this is gonna get angry at something. Oh, it's 100% gonna get angry at something. I've screwed up my thought. Big challenges help. Help, big challenges help. Okay. I guess if I just do it this way, it should be mostly the same. Okay. So I can do that. Can I get over there from here? That's the real question. Can I do this? Can I get onto this? No. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. Technically, that's still viable. I need something else, but I couldn't tell you what. I don't know how to get this to work in a way that makes sense. I mean, that's an interesting solution, but it really doesn't help me. Well, hold on. No, because all these are still blocked. Weird. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is what I'm not doing, and I'm not solving puzzles. Weep. Okay. How do we do this? We have to be able to get to both. There's no way to put something right up against this. I can't start anywhere else. So how do I do this? There's no way that... Well, no, that doesn't work in any way. But, like, there has to be a way that I can make a path somewhere. Our Lord and Savior Big Challenges, please save us. By us, I mean Trader. I'm tempted to look up a guide. Because I don't want to spend an hour staring at this. I feel like I'll cry if I do that. But I also don't want to give the game the satisfaction of losing like this. I'm having big feelings. Oh, I guess those are, yeah. That one wouldn't work. Unless I just went all the way around. Oh, just kidding. That was still there. No, it's still 3s. Big feelings for big challenges. Ah. What if I just cry about puzzles? What if I just get upset about puzzles and then make a puzzle game to end all puzzle games, but none of the solutions make sense? You think you're learning rules? Just kidding, there's no rules here. Multiple cats in my vicinity. Feeling good. Feline good. Sorry. I'm a normal human being. Why did I think of feline good? It's okay. Split it in half. People said I didn't see anything. No, you didn't say D's nuts. You would never say D's nuts. You are a fine, upstanding citizen. You would never do that. Never in a million years. I don't know what I'd do. Credo, am I a fine, upstanding citizen? Are you sitting in a chair? No, I'm laying in bed because illness? No, you're not a fine, upstanding citizen. But that's okay, we appreciate you anyways. What if I just light every puzzle on fire? Is there a hint in here? No, just things that make me feel really suspicious about the environments that I was looking at. Tree. Okay. Oh, that's water. I was like, why is the ground blue and fuzzy? Okay. 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 Am I a 5 upstanding citizen? You know what? I'm gonna go with maybe. Okay. So we know that this is still true. We have to get from here to here or here. And we have to get from here to here. This is a pair. This cannot be undone. until later when it needs to be undone. Purple needs to really get over here or here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we have two competing puzzles happening at once. We have the blue puzzle, which starts over here, which is the path that you see back here. Now, there's also this puzzle right here. This puzzle can be around at the same time as the blue puzzle. However, if a purple puzzle interacts with the blue puzzle line, it doesn't go anywhere. There is a door over here that you cannot see. I feel like it's needlessly complex. Don't worry, I'll tell you more about what's going on. There's a door over here that needs two things to open. Obviously, one of them is the purple and one of them is the blue. Now, we have a board with rules. We have suns. The suns like to be in pairs. They like their couples. There has to be two in each section. This is a viable solution because you have one sun, one pair right there, one pair right here, one pair right here. The walls blocking off these sections make it so that this is a self-contained area. So this is its own thing, this is its own thing. Now, we also have the color blocks. The color blocks don't like colors of other colors. We have a white and we have a blue, or a black, not a blue. I'm writing with blue. They cannot be in the same section. If you notice, the white is over here and the black is on this side. Now, there is a solution in which I can get to both the blue and the purple having solutions. The only viable way to do this is to have blue come over here, one of these, so that I can get to the purple, and then purple either get over here or help me figure out a way to get over there so I can redo it. This feels like you're making a conspiracy board. That's because it is essentially what I am doing. Blue solutions have to be viable across the entire board to get across here. I don't know if the purple puzzle needs to be, care at all about anything that's going on. I don't know how to get from here to there. All I know is that I figured out a solution the first time, got confused, and then, went nuts. Can I put the puzzle in the square hole? Yes. Yes, you can. Awesome, thanks. You're welcome. The other thing here is that we have these divots. We cannot go across these ways. So our only ways for the purple to leave are from these three right there. So we have to figure out how to let those happen. Is there a way that I could do, this? I guess it would be like that. Is that viable? That should be viable, at the very least. How did I do this? Back this way. Oh wait, no, I did it wrong. Hold on, I did it wrong. It's fine. That was a my bad moment. Okay. Okay. That leaves a viable path for purple to do this. Which then opens up that. And what does that do? I can't click on that from here. Hold on, if that's over there now. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. No, because I can't get right there. Hold on, how did I... Hold on. I've just seen into the Matrix. I think I see a way to do this? If I move that over there, that opens up a corner that I can use. Hold on, let me run. Oop. Okay. We're getting closer. No. No, because you all get upset again. Is there a way I can finagle this? Cat is here cuddling. Cat making biscuits. They're very busy. They've got a lot of orders to fill. Life's tough when you're a cat. What if I take away those? Oh no, you still care. Interesting. Hi, Crisis. What if I...
Up there you go around every hour and a half.
I will fight
time
you.
After time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings. And just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mid-East, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window.
Wait, I needed to do something. Hold on, I forgot to do something. Okay, if I... Actually, no, that's not possible, is it? Hold on. I'm trying. Dear God, am I trying? If this comes... No, because then I can't get down over there. I'm lucky. Okay, the kitten has arrived. Peter, the horse is here. Hi, trying. Where did Trader go? I took him out back. It's fine. I have no earthly idea. I think I need to look up a guide. I don't think I can solve this one. I've tried for 20 minutes. I've at least, listen, Star, at least I've gotten 2 of these happening now. I can't figure out how to get the 3rd one to, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Where's the guide? I'm looking it up. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's too far down. That's too far down. Sure, okay, that's the puzzle that we already did. We did those. Those ones are cursed. I'm like 95. Okay, no, I need you to understand. The solution right here that I have for the blue wine is exactly what they have done. So whatever the solution is, it's right here. And I can't find it. I have lost it. Oh my, I'm gonna cry. Okay. I now know, okay. Okay, I get it. I understand now what they wanted me to do. And I was trying to figure out how to make it happen, but I couldn't figure out how to make it happen, because I was trying to make it happen in too many different ways. Okay, so for this one, you come back over here. Is that correct? Yes. You do this. And you may be going. How does that do anything? It doesn't really matter. You just have to put those away over there. You need to put those suns away. And then you come back over here. And you know what the solution is that I've been too blind to figure out? You do this, and then this whole entire side of the board opens. I'm not looking at the puzzle past this. I'm not looking at the solutions past this. I just want to scream. It's literally stepping stone it back and forth. That's what the solution is. You stepping stone it back and forth. Have I ever mentioned that I hate video games? Because then you would come back. No, because then I would have that in the way. No, because then that would be broken up. Wait. No. And then what if I just took the blue piece and put it through there? I was gonna eat Reese's peanut butter cup, it melted, then I was moving home, became wrapper, not eating it. Oh. I'm sorry. Is this how they solve this puzzle? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is how they solve this puzzle. I hate it here. Oh. Hi, everybody. How do you feel about the ominous mine shaft portal? I wish I could walk off of this to figure out where I'm going. I just want to run ahead. Let me out. Why is there a door? Can I not go in? Oh. Why are there shapes on the floor? Okay. This is... The shapes are shaping so easily today. I see you in an elevator. I think of that one Rat Jam FNAF clip. Did you know that the Secrets of the Mimic game comes out soon? Excuse me? Oh. Bitch. I hate... I wish I could describe what I hated. Okay, hold on. I have a question now. Okay, that makes everybody upset. have to take screenshots of all of these, aren't I? Okay. We're gonna be back in multi-layer hell. What happens if I just undo all of them? Does the puzzle go away? Do you get very upsetty spaghetti now if I do it this way? What happens if I do this? Oh, the whole puzzle's upset because those aren't solved. Okay, so anyways, back to paint. It's fine. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I kind of want to do? Oh, it's so bright. Let's make it gray. Sure. Shape type. Nope. I wish it was easier to make a table out of this, but that's fine. Oh. Hello. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted. Interesting to know that this tool will do that. Thank you for sharing. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. No. Incorrect. There has to be an easier way to do this. What if I just draw it? What if I just draw it? How big is the grid? Oop, not like that. It's a 4x4. Nope. Yes. It's just, okay. No, that's that. Who was here for show and talent's gonna show and tell, damn it. Apparently. That's not a straight line. Is there just a line tool? Can I have a line? Huh. Meow, 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 meow. Oop. Pen. No, shift doesn't make you be able to draw straight lines in this. Okay, now I'm just having fun. I wish I could just make a table and use the table. You're having fun? Stop that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blank 4x4 grid. Bingo card. Oh my god, we're using this. Bingo. Save image as. Copy image. Paste image. Aww. It does contain an image. Ibba-dibba-dibba-dee. Hold on. Oh, not what I wanted. Hold on. Weep. Open. Give me my bingo card. I've done it. I have done. Welcome to my bingo card. We're using bingo for this. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We might have to hold on. I need to actually we need to verify something. Yeah, I know you're upsetty spaghetti. So top right, top left, top left. I don't know if they need the shapes to be inside of the shapes or if the shapes are just relative to the board. That is okay. We'll figure it out from there. Okay. Bingo card. I'm gonna put this over here so that I can see it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now we're gonna take this. A4 Zippy pops a totem. That's definitely what's gonna happen. So we have... Actually, you know what we could do for testing? I have an idea. I have a really stupid idea. Hmm? Oop. Not what I wanted. Oh, corner. I actually think some of these aren't feasible to do a certain way, which is fine. But that's whatever. Okay. So this one has that there. What if I do... Okay, no. So it has to be... So even if I did like something like this, that doesn't count. No, why are you upset about that one? You're not. Okay, you're just pretending to be upset. Okay. So this is gonna have an impact. Okay. So. Oh boy. This is gonna get complicated. So in this corner, we either have 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we have there. One of the few games I win against my wife. I can win against my wife. Is your wife just really good at puzzle games? Or not puzzle games, but like tactical games like that? Sometimes things get complicated. Ether, I'm gonna hurt you. These can rotate. I'm just gonna put that there so I remember that they rotate. I also might have gotten these mixed up. Hold on. Yes. No. No. Macaroni is correct. I'm fine. And technically that needs to go there. I'm just gonna move it. Macaroni. So now this one is 1, 2, 3 feet. And then we go over here, and this one is 3 or 1, 2, 3. Surely I'll remember what this means. If I don't, I can refresh my memory later. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have to now figure out a combination of shapes that shape correctly. And they have to match up so that when you draw a shape going from either of these corners and ending... Is it right here? Where is it? Oh no, it's 5. I need a 5x5. I've screwed up. We have to go get a different bingo card. Excuse me, I need a new bingo card. 5x5. Trader, listen, I'm having a time. Let me have my time. Why does this bingo card have a copyright on it? My god, you have made a grid! I was very confused for a while. Listen, I don't know how to count. Ooh, somebody just made a 5x5 grid copy. No, I like the bingo at the top. It makes it feel fun. We'll go with the boring image. Okay, we'll go with the boring one. Okay, so now we know this right here, this right here, these right here, this right here. Now, we zoom in. This corner is 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3. We know that this corner is the macaroni corner. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Macaroni, to know that it flips. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. And then this corner goes 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have a correctly proportioned grid, and I know how to do it. Put bingo at the top. Bingo. Oop. Ebos.
Bingo.
Bogo's binted. Okay. So now we have to figure out how to do this. Because these are going to mirror. So whatever we do, haha, upside down T, it's gonna mirror. So we have to figure out a shape that combines one of each of these that works across all of these. I'm beginning to think I've made a mistake. If we do 1, 2, 3 from here, and then we do 1, 2 from either one of those, that sets up a nice line. That one's there. Or no, this one's... But then it would have to be... My head already hurts. Wait. Wait. Is there a way to do this here? No, because that one's not a macaroni one. So it would have to be that. Or I guess like that. Well, that doesn't help anybody. Like this. If I used this right here, this one, I can get this weird shape. But I don't think that will help. Because I don't think there's a way to make this shape over here. I can make a nice square, but I can't make that rectangle here. So whatever we do, we have to mirror. So we can have this up here. Is there any way to get this out here? Or to get this over here? No. So we can do this, or we can do this. Neither of which help. It's probably going to have to start here. I can make a really funky shape there, but that means that's empty. And I can't do that there. Well, hold on. I can. If I put the square here and that there. Never mind, because then it's not touching that. I hate shapes. I could put this here, but that only works if I do that there. Or this here. Or this here. Nope. But then I can only get a this or a this here. And then a this here. What secrets do you know? Technically, I could get a this here. But then I have only this to make this shape. No, I already thought about this. I can do that. Is there anything there? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, what shapes can I do and where can I put them? I can put this one here, I can put this one here. Technically, if this one's here and it's touching whatever shape this is going to be, it can be there. But that does not help me. Thank you for the stretch and the water break. And probably the blink. There it is. Okay. If I just became a puzzle maker. What if I just went fishing? Yeah, fishing like that. I just want to play web fishing now. My brain's like, no more puzzles, just go web fishing. Solution. Either infinity or weird little fish. Oh, there he goes. The other thing here is that this all has to exit. Oop, not there. It all has to exit through these guys. Listen, I'm trying so hard. My brain is... Okay, so if I did the simplest one, that would be... It looks like a funky tree. Is there any way for me to make this out of the shapes that I have over here? No. So what if instead of that one, what if instead I can't do that actually? Oh, I cannot do that because then I can't have that. Taking suggestions for one color flower, we already have purple, red, and blue. Pink, not purple. Purple. You don't have purple? Purple. Easy. What if I cry? Is there a way for me to make a shape in the middle of this that will technically be symmetrical, where all of these touch? I think I'm going insane trying to divvy it up too much. What if I don't divvy it up? What if instead it's all touching? So what if I put the square there and this shape here? Where is it? Where is it? Technically, I can get a this and a this, but I can never make them anything. How do I do anything? How do I play video games? How do I do things? Technically, I can make a this and a this. And then have a this and a this, but those don't do anything. I'd still need a space for a 3, which I don't have. Unless I have this guy here, put this corner here, this 3 here, and then this. But then how do I get to the middle? Because then I have to get into the middle to do this. And I can't do it that way. If I flipped the lines... would anything happen? Yes, something terrible would happen. Local Twitch streamer asked how to play video games several hours into video games on stream. Several thousand hours into streaming. Robbie, welcome in. I hope you're having a good time zone. What were you doing? What were you playing? Welcome in, everybody. Can I do this? No, because then it doesn't touch there. How's the brain melting? It's melting, that's for sure. I can make a this and a this. And then none of this is touching now. I've done a really good job here. Somehow, somewhere, some way. Doing good, just clicking some circles. My hands are exhausted now. I believe in you, but thank you for the raid. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic time zone. If you need to raid and run, please don't feel bad about doing so. Do whatever you gotta do. We'll be here. God knows I'll be here. Bow, bow. None of that works. How do I... Why must you torment me so, puzzle? Right now I have square... Right. What if I did... How do I do this? I got there. Okay, if I have that and that, then I have a 2x3 shape. I do not have a 2x3 shape here. But I technically have a 2x3 right here. that I could use. So how do I make something? How do I make shapes out of you? Also, thank you for the blink. I think you should take a deep breath and sob dramatically. So I can't do that in the middle. Because there's always going to be an odd number. So I need something that will be odd numbered with the middle either clear or incorporated. Technically, I can get really close right here. Oh, that's not the right shape. So technically now I have 3 rows, but then I don't have a way to do this one. Is there a different way that I can do this to make a shape? It either needs to be... How many dots do we have? So 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4. We need to hit 9 or 12. I guess we could... The max we can hit is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3, which is going to be 4, 8, 12, 15. Wait.
MILF.
Hi, Minty.
Flim.
Flim?
Bebos.
Bebos. Wait. Or... I think that one's correct. Wait, hold on. How do I get to you? How do I get to you? I heard Minty's name. Is Minty here? I heard MILF. Was that not Minty? That was Minty. Miss Minty. I miss Minty too. There's no other way to draw that shape. It has to be right here. How do I draw you? Because if I can get this one, then the rest of the solution makes sense. What happens if I just do this? Okay, technically it's angry right now. Hold on, what shape did I need? No, I have that one right. It's literally just this one. How do you get in there? How did you get there? I'm overthinking this somehow and I can't see how I'm overthinking it. How did you get here? Okay, I'm looking it up because I think I have the parts, but I have no way of figuring out if I've gotten the parts correctly in the right order. And I am going fucking insane, Minty. I hope you're having a good time zone. Take care of yourselves. Yourselves? Yourself. Why are there two of you now? Have a good time zone, Devil. Take care of yourself, too. This one. Oh. I'm going delirious. Nope, they did not use the one I used. So how do you get, how do you do it? How do you do it? Oh, not that. Come back here. So they used this one, which means that we have 6. How do I do anything from here? If I just cry loudly, do you think that will solve the problems? Do you think it could solve them? I know it won't, but do you think it could? That's definitely not the solution. What if I did there? Oh, it's close here. Technically, I just need there. Why must the puzzle games torment me? So this one's not viable. I technically had a technically viable solution, but it's not viable because that piece is hard to get, which means that you can't do it. What if I just cry? What if I cry? If I cry, does that solve problems? Probably not, but I can pretend. This is the only way to make a symmetrical shape with these two. So what combination of these creates a symmetrical shape that I can use? Surely the square's not it, because the square doesn't work that way. Because regardless of how you do the square, if you're using one of these pieces around it, there is always a hang off. Like, there's no way to do it nicely, so there's no hang off. It's just always going to have a hang off. So if I, hold on, we're going to ignore. If I had the square, and then I had something with hang off, and then I had that, I'm just missing that one. If I'm using this, and I do this one and this one, that's a 4. I don't think that's gonna work. What if we offset any pieces? Three there. Nope. Because even if I did this, and I used that there, there's no... That's not symmetrical. I'm taking one more hint. The hint is, what is the third piece? Okay. Oh, not you. This one. This one. And this one. Which I was pretty sure it was that one, but because you need to, like... How do I do anything? Bam, 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 bam. Technically, you could have this with a this with a this. And then I have that. Bam, 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 bam. So what is it gonna be here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it has to be 13. Is there any way to do... No. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. What if I did that there? That there? That there. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, because there's nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid that even knowing the fourth block isn't going to be helpful for me. Looks like a pitch diagram. It could be. What if I make it 4? I'm at a loss. What if it was loss? I think I see a solution, but I have no way to convey it, so no backseating. I'm going insane. Now it just looks like a face that's screaming. Ah. Now it's just a pog face. Just thinking about the Pathfinder game me and Lucky are in. Our party is awful. It's great. What do you mean by awful? It needs to have this. It's a Minecraft. And up till the sun goes down. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. I'm flipping in this one. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. Because it's... Did we go... I think this game hates me. About 60% toxic Yuri by biomass. That's fair. Everyone has unresolved problems and no one gets along in character, out of character. We all like each other, so it's fine our characters don't. You know what? That's the best kind of party. Okay. I've given up to see the final shape so that I know what we're working with. Am I thinking too literally? What if this is the negatives? What if this is the negative space? I don't know how I get there, but what if it's the negative space? Which would mean that these are separated out, so it's this with this. Door. But then it would go like this. Or, I guess, because this. Hey. Did I flip it around? Yes. Oh, wait. This one. No? Yes. Okay. 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 If this doesn't work, I'm quitting. It only took me cheating just a little bit. Why is someone crying? Oh, they're not crying, they're doing puzzles. There's something supposed to be right there. Is there a puzzle in the walls? Hello? Is there a puzzle in the elevator that I've missed? Hold on. Is there an extra puzzle somewhere? Let me examine the walls. Because that one's clearly connected to a wire, but I don't see a wire anywhere. Is there one over here? Is that it? Did that do something down here? Let me down, let me down, let me down, let me down. I wish there was elevator music here. Oh. I didn't do anything.
Do you believe in life after love?
No. Is this gonna be one of those ones where there's is it both? Is it gonna end up doing both at the same time and then make me upset about it? No? Okay. What was the point of that? Did it change? It changed. Did it change the puzzle? Hold on, I see it. What? Huh? Huh? What the hell is happening? Can I? Excuse me? Okay. Sure. Here, we're turning off the music for a second so we can all get the ominous noises. It's a Tumblr lock. Apparently. What the hell is happening here? Okay, so we've got... three sets of suns. So we need 2 of these to be divvied and then... Technically this is gonna be upset, yeah. Okay. What if I... Nope, okay, you really hated that. Uh. Sure. That seems like a reasonable way to solve a problem. Also, why can I walk around these puzzles now when before I couldn't walk between puzzles before? Huh? Explain that. Why have I suddenly learned how to walk? How the hell do you solve this? Is it just... oh, it's just this. Okay, that one's fine. Well, now I have to solve this one. I can't let this... can't let this be. Okay, so that's... there. You're gliding? Apparently. Yeah, no, that's angry there. Okay. What if I... here? Cool. Oh god, there's shapes. There's also incredibly loud cars. I didn't like that. Cool. What the hell is happening here? Okay, what if I come over here? And then I come over... oh, no. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Okay, what if I here, and then I go here, and then I go up here, and then I go up here, and then I scream, because I've made the wrong choice. Somehow this is the correct ending, I think, but I've done the rest of it wrong. Okay, what if we... Nope, because how do I get to that? Nope, because that's incorrect. What the hell is happening? No, this is incorrect. Okay, what if I... I'm going insane. I'm gonna go touch this pillar.
Rats less than 3 EP. Also remember to unshrimp. Ribs hurt now.
Have a good time zone, Aether. Take care of yourself. I found the sun. Okay. The sun is at least up here. It doesn't really matter actually where the sun is as long as I don't...
Thank you for the unshrimp advice, Aether.
Oh god. Ah! I'm fine. Take care of yourself, Aether. Get good sleep.
You.
Don't say that to me. God damn it. Oh, you said something else. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm great. Please don't talk to me about what's happening. I literally could not tell you. Okay, that's why this was here. And then that's there. And then this is here. I have somehow separated the suns. Carol, not me. Listen, Carol takes responsibility for all the things you say. Why is there a mother and a child, and why does the child have a thing? Was this here before? Am I blind? I think I might be blind. Well, okay. Not a viable solution. Got it. I think it has to be a vertical solution. And if that's true... Nope, that's the suns are out of place again. Unless I do something like this. I think I have to do it this way. Okay. We come over here. And then we cut that out. Nope. Oh god, vertical solution having corporate update PTSD. No, that's real. Sometimes you see too much of like discussions about what the corporate office should look like, and then you go, what if I just cry instead? Is that viable? And then you hope somebody says yes. Shit. Okay, I'm coming back over here. Okay, if I can't do that, then let's go this way. Nope, that's not a viable answer. That's not a viable answer. What if I just start crying at all of these? Is that an answer? If it's not, it should be an answer. No. Okay, what if I start in the middle? And then I come all the way over here. And then I go, weep. Nope, because I've somehow missed something over there. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. None of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. What if I just cry? What if I just cry? And what if I just scream? And what if I just turn into a raging ball of energy that does not know what to do with itself? What if I do that? What if I do that? I just want to know where I start. I just want to know where I start. I'm giving up. I'm looking at the puzzle thing just to vaguely get a hint. I don't want to see the whole thing. I think you hate this game, not like maliciously. No, it makes my head hurt. Okay, they're using the far left, so we start here. How do I do this in a way that makes sense? If I block off that and I come around here, that's a pretty clean one. But I don't think it works there unless I do this. But that also doesn't work. So hold on. Let's go back a second. Is it possible? If it, oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. There's technically no way to go from here, so I would have to come over here for this one. But then if I do that, then I need to come over here for this one. But then that doesn't work. So how do I solve this in a way where I get to come back around over here without causing problems for myself? I think if I do... No, because that won't work here. Because the problem is that I need to end up right there, and that means that I either need to be able to sidestep down all the way, or I need to be able to cause arson. I'm lighting it on fire. Okay, hold on. So if I'm here and I sidestep down here... No, I can't do that there. Unless I'm specifically solving this way. And I go up and I go down and I go up. I can't go down there, so that doesn't work. Plus, then I would get stuck there. Okay. Is it... Oh my god. I've seen a portion of the answer and it just gets more confusing. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. It's a lot of, like, just one over, one up, one down. Like, literally everything I saw was like this. Just everything was like one up, one down. And none of that makes sense for this. So I think maybe we start here. We move all the way around to this. Because I think this is the only way we can do this. That doesn't work. I need to be saved. I need to be rescued. I need to be rescued. What is happening? I think you need a break from this game? I think I need puzzles that make sense. 3 minutes of dragon? No. How do you do this? How do you do this? No. No. That's all the way around. Is there a break? One, two, three. No. I can see some shape that I need to, like, be chasing after, but I don't know how to get to that shape. From the middle, it's a sidestep up, with that last one being right there. But it's all even base, so how do you make an even base work with whatever the hell is happening here? And if I'm starting on the left-hand side here, that means that I'm ending probably right there. If I went down and up... No, because then I'm running the same problem. It almost needs to be mirrored. Hold on. How do you mirror that in a nice way? The path... Oh. I just need to touch every corner. Doesn't have to go through every line. How do you... Is... Turns out the solution is to just stop thinking and just give up. How the hell did my brain lock in that hard? I'm not questioning it. I'll question it later. Okay, so we've got diagonal dots. Okay. I found an elevator? Okay. Time to go cage diving, apparently. Okay, we need to figure out this one. So we've got 2 lines going. So how do I... Oh, well, that one wouldn't even work because of this. So that's fine. No, okay. White. Nope. This would not work. Yeah, no, that's angry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wide. That's not gonna be enough. Is that it? No. The suns are angry again. Because they get divided. How do we divvy this up? We don't. Officially, you're older now. That's the 30th of my time zone. I don't know how I feel about this. I was puzzles. Well, you see... If I scream really loudly... Do you think that'll solve the puzzle? Nope, I can't do that. Is it there? Is this where this needs to be? Yes. No. Shit. Scream loudly for you won't solve the puzzle, but it might help. It'd make me feel better. That's for sure. Oh, nope. Thank you, Super. I hope that your birthday is going well. I hope you're having a good time. I somehow need to spiral around... all of this. No, the suns are still angry. Because they get divided. So how do I do this in a way that makes them not upsetty spaghetti? I guess I would be doing it as a top-bottom mirror? So that they're split, but then I'd need... no. I did it. Your doobie, so far the 8 minutes being a year older has been okay, thank you. Of course. Cage diving. Oh. Am I going to heaven? Uh-oh. Oh no. How do I do this? So what shape am I looking for where? Why is it focused here? What's happened? It's really bound and determined that that's the spot that I need to be looking at. So where's... is there something else that I'm missing? Where's a circle starting point? Nowhere. Sun doesn't have answers. So why is it here? What if I look this way? No, you don't care. You don't care this way. Wait. Son's a bitch for not giving answers. So true. So true and real. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Am I missing a puzzle piece? Do you hold secrets? Is there something on the horizon that I haven't done? Maybe missing a brain cell. Well, you know what? You're not wrong. Okay, so let's think about this. We got all the lasers, so theoretically, by that measure, we should be fine. It should be fine. So what... What could possibly be the missing piece of this? Okay. Let's go back. The Puzzle Maker panel very clearly has wires going into it. There's a door over there. There's a door over there that I can't get to. Is there something I'm missing? If there's no answers in the area that you're in, that means that the answer has to be somewhere else. So, we found an extra puzzle here. I don't think there's another one in the elevator. Is there one somewhere else that I'm missing? The answer is possibly. So let's go all the way back up and let's really triple check the environment as we go. I don't think there's anything in here. It's the witness, of course there's something you're missing. It's incredibly possible. Nothing up there, I don't think. Okay, back into the ominous hallway. There's a person. There's a man. Nothing. Nothing in here. Abe now was watching Clone Wars and thought I should pop in for one once it turned tomorrow. Good luck with the puzzles. Thank you. We'll be stopping soon. So there is something here. Which I'm pretty sure that leads down into there. So is there something else that I'm missing? There's a puzzle up there. Nothing in there. Oh, wait. I forgot that this corner was traversable. Goes up on that side. Goes into there? Hold on. One side of the wire is lit up, the other side is not. So what am I missing here? What am I missing here? Town. and of remembering the way down, apparently. Okay. Let's go back towards the town. We'll look at things for a minute, and then we will head out. IT. The ultimate puzzle, stairs. The ultimate puzzle was figuring out MS Paint. I almost don't think that's a lie. Look at all those good running noises. Slothy, welcome in. I hope you guys had a good stream. What were you doing? What were you playing? Except even then, I don't think that passes through it correctly. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. I'm going slowly insane. It's not really all that slow, but we can pretend. Oh, that laser is just straight up going the wrong way. Oh. Did I solve this one? Possibly. Do I know where I'm going? No. Okay. So I need to open up on this tower 1, 2. Is there a third door that I need to open? 2 more doors. Started with the Stanley Parable and ended with The Root Trees Are Dead, but I'm obsessed with The Witness, one of my all-time faves. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it. I think I'm gonna fight it. Was lurking because eyes hurt, but happy to see you. Yay. But welcome in. I actually won't be streaming for too much longer, but we'll solve as many as we can, and then I'll just go stare at a wall for a little bit and let my brain empty. We'll just let the brain go. Okay, wait, I was trying to solve this door again. Is there any... I'm suspicious of everything again. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see. I see what you want from me. I don't, but that's fine. Okay, so I just have to find a way to divvy it up into 3 groups. So if you don't know what I'm doing, this puzzle over here in one light looks like it is many colors, and through here it is 3 colors. Because the video game hates me. Okay, so let's think about this. The easiest division points... Actually, I don't know if that one's viable. Is that viable? Is there another color I need to be looking at you through? Is there another color to look at you through? I don't think so. Creepy basement puzzles. Oh, I don't think this one's turned on yet, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If I look at this, are you gonna make noise again? No. Okay, we're gonna come over here. If... Nope. If we do... this... No. Yes. Please don't ask me what happened. Something shut off and also opened in my brain at the same time. Okay, well, now I have... Is it you? I can't tell what you want from me. Do you want to be on the lines? Do you want to be away from the lines? Do you want to commit arson? Do you want to build a snowman? Is it you and I can't see it were my go-to phrases while playing this? I think my go-to phrase has just been I hate you, but very specifically at the puzzle. This pillar's in the way, so it's probably part of the puzzle. Oh, right there? Right there. Hey! What'd that do? That's over there. Oh, I've opened a door. Okay, that means that there's just one more door to open, which means that I have to come back to this. Now I understand why I gave up earlier, because there's just a there's just a lot happening here. Oh god. Okay. So if I put that there, and that can't go there. If I put... if this goes here... Nope. If I go to the moon, and I come back to planet Earth, do you think I can just go on a really fun adventure? That's not a I'm just saying nonsense now. They just need to touch... I mean, one could touch both of these. That's the other unfortunate thing, is that one of these could just be the only thing that touches. But then that makes it harder to do this, because if we go look over here...
Trato 10 love.
Have a good time zone, Clover. So this one's the same. Technically, everything is touching every corner here. So we have to touch every corner, but we also have to make sure that we're making these two shapes. Which, to me, basically says that the only way that we can do this is if we scream. You feel me? Did you say how many puzzles you've solved so far? So I don't know how to see a number, except to probably look at the leaderboard, and I haven't looked at the leaderboard, but I've got all the lasers, except for the town, and I know about the obelisk things, but I haven't done all of those because they show up and then I get upset. I don't really get upset, I'm just mentally upset. Your save tells you? I'm afraid to touch this. Okay, so 411. If I solve 9 more, I can have the funny number, and then I could never touch it again. I don't know if that would be better or worse than what I'm doing right now. But it would certainly be an answer. Okay. Back to this. 9 more in 3 minutes? 9 more in 2 minutes. If only there were easy ones left that I could solve. I'd do it. No, because I can't do that one, and this doesn't work like that. I'm gonna have to do one of those weird things where I end up touching a lot of things in really weird patterns. But that's not feasible because that's gonna get angry. So you played a ton of puzzly things, but The Witness is a good one to complete, but I am biased. I've heard that it is a good one to complete. I've heard people that are very upset with it. I've also been playing Lingo, which I think I like more, but I could never stream. Because a lot of my process of Lingo is just sounding things out to myself, taking a 30-minute break, remembering a word exists, and then yelling it. And then I put it in the puzzle, and then it's either right or it's wrong, and either way, I'm upset. I didn't know what that is, Lingo, like the old game show. So it is spelled that way, but it's a word-based puzzle game. So the best way that I can describe it is, you know how all of the shapes have different meanings here? The colors of the blocks in Lingo mean things about how you interpret the word. So, like, let's use blue. Bright blue thing right here. If I saw a block in Lingo and it was blue, my brain would jump to the rule that you're supposed to add something to it. Now, how you add something to it depends on some other factors, like the room you're in, or where the block is in the world, but they all like factor into how you read a puzzle. Or one of my favorite examples of this is there are a couple places in Lingo where there's black blocks that are on the ground. And black means the opposite. Now, how you interpret that is different in different places. But in the place that I was looking at it, what it meant was the opposite meaning. Now, in one area, you see the word left, and obviously the answer is right. There's 5 letters, it's right. There's another one in the same room that is also labeled left. 5 letters. You'd go, that's right again. It's not. The answer is wrong because there's 2 black blocks. And so you have to go, the opposite of left is right. The opposite of right is wrong. It's a weird, interesting puzzle mechanic, and they use it in a lot of very interesting ways. And I really, really like it. And to describe how close I am to finishing Lingo, I have found 35 out of the 42 achievements. There's 3 in a kind of like, not main area, but a secondary area. And then yeah, there's 3 more that I have to do in a main area, and the rest of them are all endgame ones. And I've figured out where a couple of them are, and I'm scared of them. And I can barely spell. Nah, it's fine. Stop talking about this game because now I want to play it and I don't want it spoiled. Well, you see, the answer is ameliorate. And there, I've spoiled a puzzle for you, but you won't know where and you won't know when. What if I just go stand in the tower and scream? I just want uppies. There's one door. Okay. We're close to finishing this. I don't know how this plays into the end of it, but I know that we're very close to the end of something. So I'm gonna park myself right here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Beep. And then I'm gonna just chew on that for a couple of days, and then we'll do something else, and then I'm gonna finish this, and I have to finish this game before we play Deltarune, even though Deltarune comes out next week. So, Sloth, thank you for the follow. It's the industry. I've thought too much. No more braining to be done. I must be free of my thoughts. I'm going to go talk to my cat and see if she understands puzzles. I'm gonna be minding my business playing Lingo, then suddenly be compelled to shout Trado because Ameliorate comes up. Don't worry. You'll find it. But, Sloth, thank you for stopping by. All the raiders that stopped by, I hope you're having a fantastic time zone. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be up much later to entertain you, but I have to go to work in the morning. which means that I have to go to sleep. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Do everything you gotta do to take care of yourself. I know it's the end of the week, but that doesn't mean that you can stop taking care of yourself. Drink water, eat food, take a shower, take your meds, get some sleep. Do everything you gotta do to take care of yourself. I will see you guys on Sunday, probably for Minecraft. It will be June 1st. I do have to figure out what I'm doing with the Pride build this year in the hardcore world, but we'll figure that out later. Until then, I appreciate you guys so very much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!